Yo, what is up guys, Caleb here, back with another video, and no intro, just get into it, This is not my regular video talking about Titanfall 3 being reportedly not even being worked on, so basically it's dead. And it's very frustrating for somebody that's played all of the games up until this point, I remember back in 2014 when I first got my Xbox, there weren't many games to play. This was one of the first games to play. And then 2016 they came out with a sequel, which was even better. Both games are pretty good. The first one didn't have a story, unfortunately, but the second one had a really good story. Multiplayer has always been fun in these games, but the Titans really make it unique, So I've really had a lot of fun with both of these two games, the first one and the second one. But the real problem of why they're not working on 3 is they wanted to get into a battle royale type of game. And it's supposed to be in the Titanfall universe, but there's no Titans. And this is what's a big problem for me, because this reminds me of Agents of Mayhem, right? If anybody played Saints Row 1, 2, or 3, after 3 really got really crazy. But anyways, if you ever played any of the Saints Row games, you know about Saints Row. So this is supposed to be in the Saints Row universe as well, but it's supposed to be like a TV show in Saints Row. So it's like the same thing almost compared with Titanfall and Apex Legends, So it's not really, they're trying to take the concept of Titanfall or the name and slap it on something else to make sure that people will buy it, but not everybody wants to buy a game that's not like the other one. And that's really not even my problem with it. My problem is they're not even working on part 3, they're just working on this. And here's what the problem comes from, because EA is a terrible publisher, if you can't tell. Microtransactions and all this other stuff with other games, and also they've had a terrible release schedule with the past 2 games. The first game came out in March of 2014, and it was on Xbox One only. So only Xbox One players could play it. I mean, the sales weren't going to be as much as it would be if it was on 2 consoles. And then Titanfall 2 came out weeks before Battlefield and Call of Duty, around the same time as those. So the sales were going to be screwy either way. And that's not even the whole problem, Fortnite over the past couple years has been really killing the rest of the game industry. It's really a cancer to other games, and I don't have a problem with the game. I think the game is a good action game. I think it's actually fun. It's just not for me, what I'm saying? So it's actually fun, but it's actually killing the other games too in the process. Because let's really think about it first. So Fortnite came out as a regular game, $60 game, right? And then it sold probably like 1 million copies, I believe it was. Like at least 1 million. So it did pretty decent, not too good. But PUBG, H1Z1, all these other Battle Royale games have been out for at least a little while. PUBG was at least out for a year before Fortnite came out, I think it was. Or somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but it was out for a little bit before Fortnite was, right? And then people really got into PUBG because it was just new, kind of fresh, even though H1Z1 had been doing the same stuff. So after a while, Fortnite decided to do their own version of Battle Royale, all right? And this blows up everything. And now it's like probably the biggest game in the world still to this day, even though other games have come out like Call of Duty and stuff like that. And this is creating like a reason for people to make Battle Royale games, because I don't even like Battle Royale games in general, but now everybody wants to make them because of what Fortnite is doing. And Fortnite is making money, so how can we make money? You know what I'm saying? So even though nobody would be able to compete with Fortnite, because in Fortnite they have building mechanics that are not in any other game. It makes the game a little bit more unique compared to other Battle Royale games. And this is why I succeeded so much. But for some reason, people still think they're able to compete with this game. Like, it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. I don't understand why everybody wants to jump on this train, because it's eventually going to fall off at some point. So might as well go back to what you were doing originally. It's just really frustrating because it seems like they're just holding off Titanfall 3 until this whole thing is over with. It's really just a trend. I hope it dies really soon. But that's going to be all for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed my video. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And I'll see the rest of you guys later.